So I chose my major because I knew I wanted to go into medicine, and I knew I wanted to do something with science just because I mainly focused on science classes in high school. I took every AP science class that my high school offered, and I settled on biochem because I knew that I would have to take biochem, take chemistry and biology together, do it all together.
When I was first coming to Rowan, I really thought that I was going to end up pursuing law. And as soon as I came into Rowan as a business major, I loved it. Going through undergrad as a business major was great. I got a lot of awesome experience out of that, and I chose to keep going to get my master's for that.
So I chose marketing because in high school we had this club called DECA where we would compete in competitive business events, and I had chose marketing as mine, and ever since then I ended up being really good at it, so I decided to go through with it at college. I wish when I first came to Rowan that I understood how to dual major. I wish I knew that it wasn't as hard as it seems. It's pretty much getting the price of 2 for 1.
Then I wish I did research earlier, just because it's such an important part of the major, and it's really important to not get it out of the way first, but get through it first so that you have more experience as you go deeper into the major and you take your higher up classes. Doing research really helps, and it helps getting in touch with professors. It helps having a lifeline in the chemical field, in the biochem field here at Rowan, to be with a professor of that field earlier on rather than junior, senior year. Being a biochem major really helped going into medical school because, and taking the MCAT, because most of the MCAT was biochemistry based. So having had that background before I went in to take the MCAT, before I was preparing myself for medical school, it really helped to know what I was going into, and to have a leg up on the exam itself, and everything that I will learn in the future in medical school revolves around biochemistry. So it's a good major to get into before I go into that field.
The biggest advice that I would give to a student who is thinking about pursuing their master's is that whether it's something that you want to do right now or maybe later on down the road, you should never stop learning. You should never stop wanting to learn more about what it is that you're doing. So whether that is taking some really interesting opportunity within your field, doing something completely different, or choosing to further your education, you should always want to keep learning and always want to keep bettering yourself.
I dropped a mouse on the floor. It's that bad.
I was sleeping in the hash house before and woke up at 3 in the morning. It's just building. Don't put that. That's funny. We'll put it. It's funny.